Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your third quarter July, August, September reading. I want to remind you these are general reading. They will not resonate for all of you. If you would like a personal reading, the information for that is in the description box below. I essentially want to thank all of you for your engagement with this channel in whatever way you do. I feel supported. I'm deeply appreciative for the comments, gratitudes, appreciations, and for your donations. So I'm particularly grateful for your presence here now. So, Sag, your overall energy for the third quarter is the moon. This feels like a cool breeze given the intense solar energy that exists right now. I mentioned before we're following a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse in Mars and April, respectively. And I am feeling the sense of intensity that is heating up in the lives of each of us. And with the moon card, I feel an actual refreshing breeze. This refreshing breeze is about the ability to move in stillness, the ability to cultivate stillness for yourself, Sagittarius, as you gain the courage, take the moments, the gifts to look at the difficult things about yourself, the difficult things about your behaviors, your choices, the patterns that you see consistently emerging in your life that don't make you happy, that pull you down, the unexpected sense of resistance that you encounter within yourself as you're moving forward. This pertains in particular to your exchanges of energy, i.e., your relationships, significant relationships, but it relates to all exchanges, including, of course, love and money. You're really looking at, in some ways, there is a deep sense of sadness, of not being ultimately fulfilled for someone who can make friends easily, can enjoy themselves raucously, always aspiring towards the ideal, new ideas, fresh perspectives, reaching for the stars. You are recognizing your own personal responsibility in not having found those things. And you're allowing yourself to cultivate that space of stillness in whatever way you can. If that's by journaling your dreams specifically, prayer, meditation, whatever you do to find that place of calmness where you can hear yourself, you can tap into the energy of your body. This is what's helping you to address the sense of independence in a way that doesn't feel comforting, doesn't feel joyful. This is a difficult thing to look at in our culture where the ideal of love and family is always based on a happy marriage, a happy relationship. And as we all know, that's easier seen than done. So in July, Sagittarius, I have the Hanged Man. This is echoing a little bit of the same theme. In July, particularly, you're recognizing the change in perspective that you are beginning to experience as a result of this deep moon dive. This is where the gems that you are retrieving, that you're uncovering, are actually shifting who you thought you were and what you're capable of. This is a deep retreat, a deep opportunity to suspend activity, action, to really think honestly, brutally honestly about the way you see things, the way you understand the events in your life that have left you feeling alone, betrayed, isolated, unloved. In August, we have the Magician. This was starting to get grim here, Sagittarius. In August, the light bulb is turning on for you, specifically because you have done this work. You've done the hard work. In many ways, your life can look quite exceptional on the surface. You've made so many strides. You are moving towards this alignment with your goals and who you are. This sense of purpose, this new beginning is coming directly from your heart. It is a joyous celebration of who you are, with the conviction that you have what you need to do what you want to do. You've ditched the excuses, the blaming others. You're no longer concerned with the sense of betrayal that you still experience occasionally as you look deeply into why you experience this tie to the past in a way that feels hurtful, damaging, uh, um, where you are not feeling as though you can simply release these experiences, these relationships in good conscience, knowing that there's more they have to teach you. However, your focus accepts this journey and all of its difficulties and privileges. And one of the privileges in August you're experiencing is the formation of a new goal, a new project, a new creative effort or creative expression. In September, we have the Devil, and I think Sagittarius, you get the prize for all major arcana here. The Devil card in September it appears as a temptation. There's a way in which the things you are releasing, you have released, and this releasing by no means is complete. You're even accepting that this processing through the experience of the past, processing through things about yourself you don't like, and now take responsibility for having created challenges and hardships for you. You're looking at your own resistance. And as you move forward, divining a new, fresh beginning, there is a temptation. It's almost like a test of your resolve to move forward while we still accept the past, knowing that it is always there for us to dive into, to look at those behaviors and patterns that aren't serving us. In September, this feels as though you are either offered a position or an old relationship uh, offers itself as a possibility. My sense is that there this is something you must look into very carefully. I'll say that. It feels as though this element has not evolved. This opportunity has not necessarily evolved in the way that you have. It's not as though uh, they it, the opportunity is not legit. It's more that it may not be a match for where you are now. This may represent a codependent pattern, one that you're very familiar with, that would encourage your overgiving or your caretaking of someone who is not fully present or engaged in the process, if this is a relationship. If this is a job, you may be moving into an organization where you don't really share the values, but there may be the offer for some financial reward that you previously had not experienced. I hope this reading is resonating with you so far, Sagittarius. If so, please like this channel, like this video, share it with others, comment below if you feel so inclined, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and I pulled the Pride card. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. I feel like this is part of the test that you're going to be experiencing in September, where someone who you formerly identified as holding these beautiful values of status, achievement, integrity is going to come forward to you in a way that allows you to recognize that all of those qualities are not something that you can't project onto someone else, that they in fact are you. You're the prize in the package. And to the extent that this other party can or is not able to recognize that, your ability to be in control of you is the extent to which you will recognize a match or not. From the Hummingbird Oracle, I've pulled Fly with Faith. Trust your sturdy wings and know that the universe is working its magic on your behalf. Yeah, there's a little something about a delay here, or the opportunity, possibility of something truly aligned versus a reconnection with something in the past. And this really is a test of your resolve, your alignment with your authentic goals. And I think that is something that becomes very obvious in terms of your patterns of selecting partners or of choosing situations in which you are required to give more than you receive. I'm going to clarify the Hangman here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. You're still exploring the way in which you are healing the way that your methods of work. You're still learning to accept and lean into qualities that you never particularly thought were your best qualities. The plotting, planning, persevering energy that you associate with the material world actually have come to be qualities that you have developed that are serving you now and will serve you in the future. The things that you once felt comfortable to let other people do, whether that be colleagues in an organization, the work that you didn't feel suited for, are now the things that you understand that you can do on your own behalf, so that you're generating new ideas that are going to lead to abundance. This is about a process of gaining rewards, of generating wealth, of stabilizing your person, securing your stability, of protection for yourself, of real comfort that you no longer shun, you no longer think is lowly, you no longer think is not good enough for you. This is stripping away the illusion that you're not a material entity, and you're embracing that in a way that allows you to see it as something for which you are grateful, something that is allowing you to build this vision upon. In August, we have the Sun card clarifying the Magician and the Five of Pentacles. The, the entire process of gaining this vision, pursuing and identifying a goal that is in alignment with who you are, has come from your desire to choose happiness in your life, to choose yourself. This is part of the deep moon dive that you're doing, the excavation of those behaviors and attitudes, resistances within yourself to find authentic love and connection. And this is identifying that you're no longer making excuses or bemoaning the lost opportunities you had in the past. Instead, you're simply understanding that this is a question of choice. Choosing to be happy means that I take full responsibility for the conditions of my life, for the reality that I live. And there's no way that I cannot manifest happiness if I'm pursuing those things that feel good to me, that are in alignment with my purpose, with my talents, with my potential. You are rewriting an old story. This is almost a generational experience of lack, so that you are similarly resisting a kind of labeling that you assumed was not in accordance with who you are, but you're now embracing the discipline, the opportunity to pursue greater abundance in a way that you once shunned it. Sort of along the lines of who needs comfort, who needs a home, who needs a family. I've got the world of ideas and adventure before me. You're really no longer telling yourself that lie, because you're understanding how choosing happiness means you choose the things that serve you. And certainly comfort is among them. Security and stability is among them. It's basic. But choosing to be happy is what is allowing you to recognize the value in things that you once believed to be beneath you. In September, the devil is clarified by the King of Cups and the Three of Wands. It's your emotional maturity, your ability to be vulnerable that goes right back to this moon energy. The courage that you have to really look at how you survived difficult losses, betrayals, how you selected and selectively behaved in a repetitive way that didn't serve you. Really understanding that, really allowing yourself to forgive not only the others who experience this sadness, this loss, this heaviness, but you are forgiving yourself, understanding that these are conditions of life that we wouldn't learn if everything had been an easy, smooth path. And that because of the wisdom you've accumulated, you have a lot to give. And this also is what informs the efforts you're now making to reach out to the world with your vision, to reach out and connect with others, to connect with other ideas, other models of achievement that you admire, you'd like to emulate. You're doing the work to set up positive conditions for this new beginning. I'm going to finish off this reading, Sagittarius, with a yogic path oracle. And I hope this reading has been clear, that it's useful to you. I always appreciate your thoughts, so I have pulled the card Yamas. And Yamas describes the crown chakra. Wow. You may have noticed intuitive rushes of creative wisdom channeling through you, lighting up your every cell. That's called a download, and it's a message from the divine selected to come to you because you have the potential to birth it on this planet. These downloads occur when your crown chakra is open, which may only be a few seconds, but is enough to illuminate a path that you never knew possible. Find what brings you to these channeling states and bring yourself there as much as possible, whether it's through meditation, walking in nature, singing, or writing. The absence of the mind allows the genius of the divine. Those intuitive hits choose you. Now is your time to birth them to life. So many blessings, Sagittarius. Until next time, namaste.